ONPASSIVE is a company that is led by heart and heartfelt people for the benefit of humanity. ONPASSIVE accurately reflects its creator, Mr. Mufareh. Mr. Mufareh, for most of his adult life, has been working on something that will benefit those who haven't experienced the joy of being successful in their lives. Mr. Mufareh wanted people to experience the joy that he had in making accomplishments that have made a legacy for his family. But it went further than that. He wanted to design a company to reflect the person that he is. A heartfelt individual, a heart-caring individual, a self-sacrificing person who puts people ahead of himself and his family. How loving is that? Mr. Mufareh developed ONPASSIVE to where it's a company that is made for those who were forgotten. He designed ONPASSIVE so that people who don't have extraordinary abilities to attract people will benefit as much as those who are gifted recruiters. God bless those who are talented in that respect. Mr. Mufareh and his family thank you. You have built large teams in ONPASSIVE, but where you are ranked does not determine how big your team is. Mr. Mufareh is more impressed with how big your heart is, not how big your team is. How many people do you help? He designed ONPASSIVE with heart and compassion and heartfelt love for people. If you think about it, the world was made by people who were self-sacrificing. People who built the railroads, the skyscrapers, and those who took chances to make this a better world. The inventors of all kinds of things. They were selfless individuals. The majority of them did not start off by saying how much money can they make. They put the interests of people ahead of themselves. That is the company that is heart-led by Mr. Mufareh, which is totally revolutionizing the way businesses should be built. So if you worry about rank, you just worry about something that makes no difference with Mr. Mufareh. He is impressed with the many people who are behind the scenes that knit ONPASSIVE infrastructure. ONPASSIVE's foundation. They are so busy helping others that they're not even interested in being the top guns. We have to remember ONPASSIVE. Heartfelt love for people is what makes ONPASSIVE. The worldwide company with the compassion to help people is what ONPASSIVE is built on. We thank all who are incredible recruiters of people. But Mr. Mufareh knew that the vast majority would suffer if he built a company based on how many people you can recruit. Remember, 98% are not successful. So he designed this company where there's a level playing field, where the way it's built, no one will be able to envy another because of how big that person's team is. And if people think that that is the thing that impresses Mr. Mufareh and his family, look at all of the people who are very instrumental in putting ONPASSIVE together as technicians, as code developers, as infrastructure engineers, and as success department personnel. They're common people with extraordinary brains, but even more extraordinary, the hearts. ONPASSIVE, the heart-led, heartfelt giant.